Welcome back. Yeah, look who got the game on Steam. I was playing a DRM free version of it before this, but it was up on a recent Humble Bundle. I was able to get a Steam key, which makes me very happy. Also, the whole thing with the retractable arm, yeah, it was a derp on my part. I was looking through the controls and I had forward and up and down and back both set to the same keys because I didn't really think of it. I thought, you know, it'd be no big deal. I thought it'd put me somewhere else for a moment there. The good news is the thingy-mabob, the save file is carried over, so I haven't had to restart it or anything. Not that that would have really been a problem, but you know. Okay, my spacebar isn't working. Just give me a sec. Sorry about that. I don't know what it is with computers and me. Keyboards in particular, the spacebar just always seems to fail on me. Let me just make sure that I've still got... No, I haven't. Right. Pick it up then. Thank you. I already read this. Oh no. Seriously? Yeah, I've never been too fond of stuff like that. Would it really kill you to remember that I closed them all? Seriously? Would it? So I know which ones I've read. See, it's remembered them. Oh, never mind. Those are the ones I just closed. So if my tone of voice hasn't given it away, I'm not in the best of moods right now to begin with. So to be honest, I really don't want to record this anymore. Just don't. But I'm going to. I've started now. The amount of, if you'll pardon the expression, the amount of fucking ball ache I went through to get this working. Yeah, I'm gonna do it now.
Нам очень повезло, что по прибытию на эту планету здесь уже существовала сеть устройств, способных обеспечить...
Everything is irritating me right now, so I'm gonna try and keep that in check. Otherwise I'll just start pissing and moaning. Right, where was I up to? I know I'd made it further than this, because I remember the Tesla cars, I remember going up that elevator. And I remember not having to actually jump across that. Right. What's with all them anyway, stuck in the ground and stuff? Nah, hell if I know.
This structure appears to draw power from that.
Wait a second. Huh? Why is that one closed? Este no comprende! No, seriously, don't get it! All of them are open apart from the one that I haven't picked up. Yeah, that makes sense. What? Anyway, come on. I want my multi-jump back. That was awesome. Yeesh. Cope. I will go faster than you, as you are not a cat. I have no idea what that has to do with anything, but hey, I talk to my cats all the time, because, you know, the only company I have. So, he's not a cat. Therefore, he is not company. Ish. There is some kind of sense in what I'm saying. If you can figure out what it is, answers on a postcard. I won't reply, but, you know, I'm chauvinist. And... Right, okay. Was it up there where I had the thing? No, it was here. This is where I stopped, wasn't it? This is as far as I made it. Yeesh. Right. Now that it's actually going to be working properly, this will be a lot easier. Because now I can just go, yeah, yeah, and then go, yeah. There we see. Nope, need to come back a bit. Up a bit. Grab it. Ish. There we go. Straight in. Oh, get achievements now. I forgot all about them. Does this game have trading cards as well? I actually don't. I actually don't know. Why is it always so far zoomed out? That's better, I think. Or do I want even closer? I don't know. I don't even face. I just know I'm waiting for this face to be in my face. Jump! 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 Oh yeah, that means you'll see me taking screenshots now instead of me using fraps to do it. Because, you know, don't have to use fraps to do it anymore. I can use Steam and show off my skills. I still see them sparking in the distance. So anyway, how's you doing? How's your day? How are you all doing? You been peoples? Good. Good. Mumsel. Still don't know what that is? Yep, words, language. If you still don't know what that is, well, you're still gonna... oh crap. Explosives. Explodimatives. I remember explodingness. Ah! Go splody of booms! Go sploding like the booms. Go on, splody booms. Sometime this century? Yeesh. Explosions! That's actually a really small explosion. I expected something bigger than that. What's that? Stuffs. What's that? More stuffs. What's that? Stuffs. What's this? There's stuff all over the place. What's this? What's this? I'm on an Omlin planet. What's this? What's this? I actually don't know the words, so yeah, deal with it. Oh wow, more. Oh, I know, never mind. I thought it was going to be more walking on stuffs. Walking on wires. Whoa! On an alien planet. Whoa! And I'm starting to feel like I'm suffocating because I'm running out of oxygen. Ish. Starting to feel like peoples. Ooh, music's again. Ooh, and I got that just in time. Hey, when did the subtitles turn on? No, when did the subtitles turn on? I always have subtitles off. That's not a storm, dude. That looks more like... wait a second. Oh. Well, I guess I'm playing the rest of it with subtitles now because I really cannot be arsed turning it off. It looks more like smoke than a storm to me. What's that? Is that greenery? I think I can see grass up there, or is it more of that glowing green fungusy stuffs? I have no idea. Ah! Right, we're finally going to find out what this whole hospital bed in his brain is all about. Because, I don't know. I watched Jacob's Ladder last night. It's a film I was kind of meh about for a long time. I thought, you know what, sod it, it's about time I watched it. And it's also the fact that I realised, I learned recently that it stars Tim Robbins, not John Lithgow. For some reason I always thought it was John Lithgow. I have no idea why. I like Tim Robbins. Damn fine actor. I took a picture of myself once where I looked just like him. I was like, that's kind of cool. Highly underrated actor, Tim Robbins. I was also watching a thing where they said that, you know, watchamajigs of thingamadoobins. What's it? What are they called? What are those things called? Move these things? Guess not. If I do, then... oh, yeah. Guess so. Nope. So it's that one. And that one. That one, that one. No. That one. That one. That one. There we go. Yeah, there were people talking about top 10 spoilers that ruin the film if you knew them beforehand. One of them mentioned was the fact that he's dead in Jacob's Ladder. And, like, seriously? Never mind the fact that's not even a spoiler. I mean, that's kind of obvious that that's what it's all about. All you need is a very, very basic knowledge of the Bible. The story of Jacob's Ladder. That and the fact it shows you right at the beginning and tells you repeatedly all the way through the film that he's dead. That it's symbolism. You know, they even explain it halfway through. Literally explain exactly what's going on. Anyway, great film. But another one that got me is that people are still talking about the spoiler that Brad Pitt isn't actually Tyler Durden. He's just a figment of Edward Norton's imagination. That's a spoiler. He says it within the first 3 minutes of the film. More than 2 of those minutes are taken up by the credits. He says it within the first 30 seconds. Oh, so she's not a human woman then. He says it within the first 30 seconds of dialogue. I know this because Tyler knows this. Okay, granted, maybe he's not exactly, specifically, implicitly saying, I am Tyler Durden, but anybody with even half a brain should really have picked up on that. Twists in films are rarely ever as intelligent as people like to think they are. Just because you didn't see it coming does not mean it was done well. And the reason most people don't see them coming is because most people are morons who don't pay attention. Crew confirmed dead. Both my crewmates are now confirmed dead. It seems this planet is not lifeless after all. A deadly life form lingers below the surface of the planet. The woman seems to avoid their traps somehow. I will try to use this to my advantage, following her tracks as best as possible. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Right. Are they her tracks or are they rocks? I don't even... Ah, there we go, tracks. I'm going to follow the green stuff. Seems like a good way of doing it to me. Just in case. Don't want to get eaten by a giant worm creature. Like in The Immortal. I should play that game again actually. I never did finish it. I got like up to the penultimate level I think. Even I knew somebody who had a save file for the final level itself. I never did manage to finish either of them. So, yeah. I couldn't finish the penultimate level on my own at the time. I mean, I was like 12, I think? Ow, munched. Om nom 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 nom. I got an achievement for it. Sweet. I got an achievement for being munched. Don't like the way it defaults to such a zoomed out perspective. I get the, you know, the logic behind it, showing the desolation and stuff, but I don't like the fact that it defaults to that and forces it on you. After I've set it to be something different, I like it to remember that I have chosen to be more distant. Less distant even. Oh, hexagonal rocks. Considering how much I've seen of everything, yeah, those are not naturally forming. Or are they? What's up there? I kinda wanna go and check up there, but I also think that if I do I might end up dead. So... well, it just saved, so sod it, let's have a look. Can I? Yeah, I can get up here. Okay then, fair enough. And it turns out there's nothing here. Typical. Typical. You know, considering this is just another one of those red and grey sort of games, and brown, it's a lot more vibrant than most. Columnar basalt. Located a vast field of columnar basalt. These natural formations appear similar to those on Earth, but at a far grander scale. They are terrestrial occurrences than any terrestrial occurrences I'm aware of. I have to assume they formed in a similar fashion to basalt columns on my home planet, by the slow cooling of huge lava flows. As the hot substance cools into new rock, it contracts, sending deep cracks into the surface in geometric patterns. Once these cracks go deep enough, they result in towering columns of rock. Okay, they are naturally occurring then. I stand corrected. I did not know that. But then again, I'm not a geologist, so it's not surprising that there are things I don't know. I do know someone. Not really personally, but I do know someone that is a geologist. I watch him on YouTube. And I have suggested he play this game, but I don't know if he got my message because YouTube Currently in the processing of completely removing the inbox because reasons. Granted, they're replacing it with another messaging service, but even so, why not just leave the frowning inbox? Oh, well, whatever.
Her feet seem to cause a biological reaction with the soil.
The tracks of my guide, a delicate female footprint offering me subtle comfort as I press on into the... Oh, it's not the time for that, dude! On into the unknown. Strangely, it's not always effective. I seem to lose the tracks in rocky areas, of which there are plenty. In the right light, though, I can see where they pick up again to continue my journey. An analysis of the soil at the point of contact. When the hell did you have time to do that? Suggests that there is something organic reacting to the person or the thing, whatever she is, making the tracks. The faded glow is haunting. Unsettling marks on the earth that make me recall nuclear propaganda films. I'm trying not to worry about the idea that with every step my body is being irradiated beyond repair. Don't you have a Geiger counter? Seriously? Don't you have a HR Geiger counter? You'd think that you would have. Okay, this way? Ish. There we go. Did she go up? Can I get up there, do you think? Yes, I can. Is there any reason for me to be... Any reason for me to be up here? No, it does not seem that way. She obviously went that way. I mean, I already saw that. But, you know. It's just making it a little bit more challenging now, isn't it? By not giving me the clear path. Constantly clear path. And I'm about to sneeze, so I do apologise for that. But it's... Fucking Dante. Just one of those things, right? What are you doing, Mog? What are you doing? He looked at me when I was sneezing. He was like, what are you doing, human? I'm like, what are you doing, Mog? He's like, what are you doing, human? I'm like, what are you doing, cat? And he's like, I am going to eat your face, because you do not have a face. I'm like, what? He's like, I am a cat. I know these things. And I'm like, you are a crazy beast. He's like, yes. Yes, I am. Is there anything over there, do you think? Do I want to try and risk it? Or do I want to press on? I think I'll press on. I'll tell you something, I got a new set of glasses yesterday. They make a massive difference to how well I can see, even though I don't think my prescription has actually changed, but the lenses are larger, so it does seem to have made a difference. Roots. I've taken a sample from one of the root species. My field observation tools are not of much use, but from what I can tell, the creatures are a carbon-based life form. However, their cellular structure is completely unique. There is very little specialization between cells, and yet the cells appear to be far larger and vastly more complex than those of terrestrial animals, including humans. Well, considering that cells of human beings, we actually have like less genes than tapeworm. Is it tapeworm? Mealworm, some kind of worm anyway. There's like some kind of worm that has almost twice as many genes as we do. You know, human beings are not nearly as biologically complex as they like to think they are. Let's put it that way. Okay, let's go up this column. Columns, man. That was a great game. Oh, that's moving. It's leading me up that way anyway, isn't it? It's going round there. It seems to be anyway. Sorry about all the noise. It's kind of hot in here, so I'm sweating a lot, so I keep shifting my headset because it's becoming uncomfortable. It's making my ear sweat and stuff. Ear sweat! So... is this guy's speciality geology then? Because that seems to be what he spends most of his time talking about. I mean, obviously he has some scientific knowledge because, you know, he's an astronaut and stuff. He's going to colonize a new planet. But it seems that geology is what he knows best. Oh, crap. Almost didn't make that. I want to know what's over there, though. I mean, there's that weird tentacle root thing. Right there where my whatchamajig is. She's moving again. You see it moving? See? What's that? Is that just a... yeah, it's just part of the scenery. Just a design thing. Jig. So is she killing the roots as she goes past them? Because there are more of them. Or are these ones just not, like, old enough to start munching people yet? Oh, something.